Hi. When playing Minecraft in survival mode for the first time, it can be a little scary. Here are my favorite cheats to make your first night in survival mode more enjoyable. There are two ways to enable cheats. You can create a world with the cheats already on by going to the More World options and making sure the Allow Cheats parameter is set to on. The default is off. Or if you want to turn cheats on a world that you've already created without the cheats on, you can start the world and open it to LAN. Here you'll have an option to allow cheats on. Make sure you turn that on and then start LAN world. All cheats begin by entering the / on your keyboard. This puts you into command line mode. To exit this mode without entering a command, just hit the escape key. The first command we'll learn is game mode space creative. This allows you to switch to creative mode if survival mode is too overwhelming. To switch back to survival mode, just enter / game mode space survival. We need to be ready to defend ourselves at any moment. A hostile mob can appear at any time. The simplest form of the give command is to specify who to give to and what to give. /give @p diamond_sword would give a diamond sword to the nearest player, which in this case is me. Let's give ourselves some building materials. The next parameter of the give command is a quantity. Be careful when using quantities. Not all things can be stacked. This means multiples of an item can be placed in your limited inventory area. Many things can be stacked, but the limit is 64 per inventory slot. Start with the numbers I'll show you in the examples. As you learn about each item, you can vary the number. Let's start by giving ourselves some materials to build a safe house. We'll need glass blocks, a wooden door, and some torches. By the way, all the commands you see here are case sensitive, so please type them in exactly as you see them, with lowercase letters when you see lowercase letters and capitals when you see capitals. When you're in command line mode, you can use the up arrow and down arrow keys to cycle through your history of commands. Note that your history is erased when you quit the game. It is not there when you return. Let's build a glass house. I like to see what's going on around me. Although it's transparent, mobs do not detect us when we are inside. Now that we're safe from most mob attacks, we can spend some time preparing for our adventure. Let's harden ourselves against attacks with heavy-duty armor. Notice the convention that is used to name each piece of armor. Diamond_helmet, diamond_chestplate, diamond_leggings, and diamond_boots. Now let's enchant these to make them more effective. First, you need to be holding the item you want to enchant. Then we enter the command /enchant @p protection 4. The 4 is the level of enchantment that we want. Now we can switch to each item and hold it and repeat the command by entering a / to enter the command line mode and using the up arrow key to repeat the command. We also want to enchant with the unbreaking property at a level of 3. These are both the highest level for each enchantment, by the way. Again, we repeat this enchantment by holding each item, entering the command mode, and using the up arrow key to repeat the command. Now let's put on our enchanted armor. Notice that when we select each piece, we can see the enchanted property and the level. Next, to paraphrase a famous movie, we need weapons. Lots of weapons. Actually, in our case, we just need a few very effective weapons. We'll start with a simple bow. And some arrows. Just like our armor, some enchantments will give our weapons that extra kick. Remember that diamond sword we generated at the beginning? Let's give it a couple of tweaks so our mob friends can appreciate it a little more. Let's enchant the sharpness to a level 5 for a little more damage power. A knockback of 2 will keep those creepers away after each blow. And unbreaking at a level 3 will make it last longer. Now back to our bow. We'll give it a power of 5. A punch of 2. And my personal favorite, a flame enhancement, which sets anything it hits on fire and can detonate TNT from a distance. The Infinity enhancement allows you to shoot an unlimited number of arrows. You just have to have at least one in your inventory. And last but not least, unbreaking level 3 will make it last longer. We're going to need some food. Let's give ourselves the king of foods, enchanted golden apples. Not only do they restore hunger, they give us extra health. We can even eat them for health benefits, even if we're not hungry. You should eat one before going anywhere that's dicey. And they can be stacked. We will use another parameter to add the enchantment value of 1 in the give command. Oh, I almost forgot. Tools will come in handy too. This is Minecraft after all. Let's start with a diamond pickaxe. A diamond axe, and a diamond shovel. Let's go with 3 enchantments for our tools. We'll start with an efficiency level 5 enchantment, which will make our tools work faster. Now let's enchant each tool by holding each tool and going into command mode and repeating the command with the up arrow. Next, we'll enchant the tools to an unbreaking level 3, which will make them more durable. Oops, I made a typo. I forgot to leave a space between the word enchant and the @p. Once again, these commands are very finicky about typing in exactly the correct command. Let's repeat the command for the rest of the tools. And last, let's add a fortune enhancement level 3 so that we get better dropped items when we're using these tools. Let's repeat the command again for the rest of the tools. We're almost ready to face what's out there. Check out part 2 of this tutorial for the finishing touches.